Hello, beautiful souls of the feed. It's me, Benji. I'm going to be doing a general reading for you today, and we're just going to go straight into it and just see what falls. And I hope you enjoy. If you resonate, let me know. Hit the like button if you want to, and hit the subscribe button if you want to be part of the soul family here. Okay, so we have desire, and then we have emotions, then we have destiny. Wow. Okay, and then we have the Ace of Earth. Seed. There's like a seed being planted. I kind of got that from that one from straight away. So here we have desire, and I feel like there are a lot of desires here, and I feel like this isn't like a bad thing. I think this is kind of like coming to grips with like a situation where like we all have desires, and sometimes when we like to like fulfill those desires, it's giving me the sense of like there are healthy desires, and I'm guessing when it's upside down it would be, an unhealthy one. It gives me the sense of like wanting to reconnect with something. Like your desire is very like connected to the universe or like even spirits, um like energies. The universe, there's God, there's a ram, and there's an eagle, and there's a dragon head, and then there's like a red lily, or I don't know what kind of flower that is. I just kind of like get that there's this like good sense of desire for something better and something beautiful. And I feel like they've come to grips with like you're allowed to do that. I feel like that's kind of what I'm getting from that. And then we have emotions. So I feel like emotions kind of like get in the way sometimes when you're trying to manifest your desires, because sometimes maybe you just get to a point, or maybe you just like feel like you don't deserve it and your emotions get in the way. So this here is really giving me the sense of you're being gifted some sort of strength by the universe, and it is like emotional strength. So it gives me there's like an earth angel in this card, but like then there's someone like on the ground and they're like feels like they want to like pull their head open or something and massage it. That's kind of what I'm getting. Maybe they're like this, they're like massaging it. And it gives me the sense is like this is like an angel coming in and giving you this gift of strength so that you can get up and you can like take care of your emotions and be emotionally balanced. So I think this has happened, right? Like I think this has happened, and this energy that's coming through is really giving that sense of like, you have a balance between, the things in your brain and your mind. And I kind of love that. And I think this is all just kind of like part of the destiny path, because destiny is the next card, and destiny here really just gives that sense of um like you're going through the portals and you're like trying to make it to the egg that's all like, it's like wrapped up, and you want to like kind of like get into the center of the egg. So it's kind of like a journey, to get to the center of the the egg, to get to the portal and that platform where that the gift is. That's kind of what I'm getting. I feel like it's a hidden gift. It's really giving me the sense of like it's your destiny to reveal this hidden gift that you have. This hidden gift, I don't feel what it is, but I know that it's hidden. It's definitely giving me that like, hidden vibe. But I'm getting the word gift a lot. We have the Ace of Earth, and the Ace of Earth is really giving me the sense of like the seeds that you've planted are starting to grow. And I love that. I feel like you're very protected by, like the earth, by Gaia. This dragon is sick. Let me show you. This light seed that you've planted is starting to grow, abundantly from the earth, because you've been like grounded into the earth. And I feel like that's kind of what it happens. It's going to start spreading out. I love that. All right, let's get some more cards. Death and Rebirth. The Eight of Water. Six of Fire. And we'll take that one. There we go. And we got the six of air. Whoa. So Death and Rebirth really gives me the sense of like, I feel like it's been a lot. There's been a lot, and this here is kind of like the shadow place, and this is the egg with like the newborn child in it, and then there's the snake and the toad, and I just really get the sense of like, like this is like a frequency thing, like this is like lower frequency down here, and then this is like where you're kind of like you've planted a seed, right? Like from this card, I feel like it's going into there and it's growing, and this is like growing more. So I feel like it's really just like activating your light body. And I feel like it's happening because you have wisdom. You have so much wisdom, and I feel like that could be why it's happening. We have the Eight of Water. Can I try something? Tell me if you felt something. I think I might have had like a premonition or something. But it's on this card. So that's so intriguing. I feel so good after I did that. Okay, I already know I have this, but I've never really thought about it. Okay, anyway, is that like Reiki? It's like the energy healing through your hands. Let me show you the card. I'm like having an excited moment. See, look at the hands. You can see the energy portals in the hands. I'm really getting the sense of like, this could be something like when you align, whoa, when you align the chakra points and you're really connected, it gives me the sense of like you have healing properties, you have healing hands. Like your hands are like golden. Have you ever been told that your hands are really good? Like have you ever been asked to like give people massages like all the time? Like, can you please give me a massage? You're so good at it. I feel like there's something to do with that. Something to do with like your energy and it flows, and it's flowing into that person when you're doing it. I don't really know much about Reiki, but like I've been watching a couple of videos lately. I love this card. I see the two dolphins popping up in the background. I kind of love it. It's like really giving me this playful energy. It's giving me, like once you realize that you have this gift, you're gonna be like, you're gonna like take off. You're gonna be like in such a good place, and I feel like this moon energy is really behind you as well. It's like giving me the sense of like this moon energy is working with you and it's not working against you. There's like no illusion here in this card. So we do have the card the six of fire, and this one gives me the sense of like there is something at play going on currently in the energy space of the collective, the world, the earth. Excuse me. Oh, holy. So this is what it looks like, and there's a battle between the dark and the light. There is literally a spiritual battle raging right now. That's kind of what I'm getting from this. Um, I'm getting a little bit from the cup overflowing. The cup's overflowing. I'm getting that the sense of like, I'm just gonna go with it. This is giving me the sense, and what I see here is that there is this powerful person or powerful energy, and they are like watching. They are overabundant though. Like this energy is watching the light and the dark. Like it's giving me the sense of like a powerful person. Like I don't necessarily get like evil, but I get maybe it really is giving me like it's called like fiery vibes, and like there's like a fire halo. Um and the cup's overflowing, and he's like covered in gold, and the plant's kind of like drooping a little bit because it's been overwatered. So I feel like whoever this is in the background is like the Hierophant or something. Like this is like institutions. This is like giving me something like that. And this is like the light workers, and this is like the dark side, like all of the darkness. There's a battle raging on right now. And it's giving me the sense of like institutions have something to do with it, why this is happening. And that's super interesting. That's super interesting. Okay. Um, so we have the six of ear, and I think there is this shift. I think a lot of light workers are coming from like a shadow place. They've been in shadows for a while and they've been stuck there. I get the sense of they are like transitioning between the sides, but also they are both sides. They can do both sides. They know both sides. They understand. They have wisdom from both sides, and I get that. Like this is giving me the sense of like this is like a Magi. You know, I read up on Magis the other day. Real interestingly enough, it gives me the sense of like a Magi like understands both sides of the shadow and the light, and like there's a whole lot of stuff about this. It's like giving me shaman vibes. You know, like you're like the healer. Like you're the like you're almost the one that's meant to be like people are supposed to come to you and you're supposed to like provide them with healing. You know? Like it gives me that, like the shaman. Is this the is this the hidden gift? You're a shaman? You're a full on shaman healer? Like you're the actual bridge between the physical and the spiritual, like these readings have been saying for so long. Okay, we got two more cards, and yeah, we have this one, which is the bridge between the spiritual and the physical. It's definitely giving me that because it's the two of air, and the two of air just gives me that like that balance, right? Like duality. The it gives literally the bridge between the physical and the spiritual on both sides, and it's interesting because without shadow there wouldn't be light, and without light there wouldn't be shadow. So it really gives a sense of balancing both sides into a very unified place so that you can draw from both experiences. I think this is why you're so unique and so, you know, sought after with your energy at the moment. Hence this card. So we do obviously have, I don't know if I showed you that card, but see, like, it's like giving me shaman vibes because it's got like the healing tool in it. She's like holding the healing tool, and it's like their wings with like the spiral on it. It just gives me like healer, right? Like, and the light at the top of it. I love that card. So obviously we looked at this one before this one because I was just like, that goes together. Literally. Oh my god, I just realized. Oh my god, thank you. This is straight up duality right here. And it's duality in the way that this is light and dark, but this is also divine masculine and divine feminine duality. I love it. Okay. We have the three of earth, and I think the three of earth is very much just giving me that sense of like being very one with nature, being very given to nature. You know, like maybe even getting into nature and just being very giving to it. Be very giving to the earth. Um it's almost like be one with the earth, you know, like make your like if you have a garden and like and it's got some weeds in it, like mine got weeds in it, I'm literally getting out there tomorrow because those cards come out. I'm not even joking, like I might even make a video of it because I feel like it's part of the spiritual journey, and I feel like I just need to share those things, and you never know, right? Like I'm not very good at filming stuff like that, but like I'll try my best. And yeah, tomorrow, like I've got a thing. I'm gonna start digging the ground. And you know, like I'm gonna try to make it look nice and get rid of all the like prickles and stuff. So this is kind of what this is giving me, you know, like tend to nature. It's also like the animals too, you know, like maybe feed the birds, you know, feed the animals. It's just giving me like be beautiful to nature because nature is beautiful for you. So I kind of love that card. It's very, you know, earthly and grounded, and it's giving me Earth Angel vibes. This whole reading is Earth Angel vibes. I love it. All right, we got two more cards, and that'll do us. So we have the King of Earth. You are the King of Earth, and we have the Ace of Air. The Ace of Air is interesting. It's like I don't know what that symbol is. It's a sword, so it's giving me like mental clarity. So maybe there's going to be some sort of breakthrough for you. It gives me a breakthrough. Maybe your gift is going to come through. Maybe there's going to be a big breakthrough of some sort of gift. And then obviously this one came out before that one, but the King of Earth is really giving me like King of Earth vibes, you know, like you're one with it. It's like abundance, right? Like it's giving me abundance. It's giving me balance. It's giving me groundedness. It's giving me a very beautiful vibe indeed. It's very much like, you know, like you want a hug, okay. And it will feel like the whole earth is hugging you, but like not in a bad way, but in such a nice, comfortable hug. You're like one with the earth, you know. I love that. That's kind of what I get from that. It's just being like one with nature. It's very coming out down here. So I think getting into nature is really going to bring on this gift. All right. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow. I hope guys can get into nature too. If you don't like have a garden or anything like that, maybe you're probably maybe already doing it. I don't know. Like, do you have some plants in your house? Maybe get some plants for your house. You know, like, and just look after a couple plants. I kind of like the idea of that. I've got like some plants right there, and yeah, I only have like two plants in my house, but I look after those, and they grow so good. And I have a tree, so yeah. Anyways, I'm not trying to brag. Just, I think it's such a beautiful thing to like get into nature and like really look after it because it's something that is so grounding, right? Like it's so grounding and refreshing, and it can bring so much inner peace. Um, Alrighties. I think this is a beautiful reading. Let me know if you think it's a beautiful reading. I'm going to do some alchemy cards that I made. These are all really nice. So let's get some of these. We have courage. Courage is such a good thing to have right now. We have action. Aries. Iron. Courage. We have Capricorn. Guidance. And we have lead. Strength. And we have fire, love. And we have quintessence, mystery. Hello, universe. Hello, unknown. I kind of love that. Quintessence. Okay, so these are kind of beautiful. Mystery, love, strength, guidance, action, and courage. So I feel like what I get from these cards with this reading is that there is a lot of guidance here, and you have a lot of strength, and it's time to take action. Have the courage, love, you know, unconditionally, and really understand that you are moving into the unknown and just have trust in the universe fully, 100%. That's the message that I'm getting through from that. Now, I just would like to do one card. Just one card, please, from Celestial Whispers. Alrighty, let's go. Let's see what's going to come out. If more comes out than just one, that's fine. Oh, hello. Oh, dark magic. Okay. You like got squished out of there too. You're one of the two cards that is in this deck that balances it out, which is kind of interesting. This whole card like squished in half. I'm getting that this card here is like the only red card. This card is the only red card in the whole entire like set. Like that's orange and red, but like it's radiating from the sun. So it's giving me the sense of like the angel, and it's radiating out that redness. It's stamping out that redness into like the blackness. So I knew that this has got to do with this card right here. Okay, so dark magic, hidden forces, and power struggles. Yeah, so it's literally the thing. Right now, there is a battle raging for your mind, or even for your life, or for you to not succeed. So I just wanted to tell you that I believe in you. You need to believe in you, and you should need to just trust in the universe and just do all the things you got to do, and we're gonna be good. Okay. So this power struggle thing is really just meditation. I've just been doing like salt baths and meditation, and I'll listen to like nearly 24/7 at the moment. Um, just well, maybe not 24/7, just like anytime I'm starting to feel uneasy around me in the energy. Um, and I'll start listening to 528 hertz. So that's just something like that I am getting right now, but also something I've been doing for years. Um, I do believe 528 hertz is like the detoxify toxins and get rid of things out of your body. It like helps you really detoxify, and it's really like protective. So I'd recommend that for this, and just do whatever you need to do in the light to basically make yourself feel comfortable as possible. Because really, at the moment, it is like there is a lot going on. So these attacks could really come through as like psychic attacks. So you could just be like mentally struggling. So it could seem like it's a self-imposed thing, but it's really actually not, because maybe if you think back a couple of weeks ago, you were fine, maybe like you were feeling good, like everything was good. And then just for like a couple, for the last couple of weeks, it seems to be getting worse and worse. It just gives me that. So it's definitely hidden forces at play. And since we got that card, I'm going to do a couple more. I feel like it's worth it. All right, this one wanted to come out. Divine Masculine. We'll do 5. So there's grief, reflection, and healing going on right now. A collective shift is taking place, and entranced. Yeah, so this is pretty much what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is, what it is, what it is, what it is. I love that song so much. Okay, so Divine Masculine is giving me strength. So it's time to like have strength and be a leader. Okay, like an Earth Angel is a leader, and they take action. So represents the energy of power, stability, and forward movement. It symbolizes leadership, action, and the ability to manifest goals with focused determination. Okay, so you're being ultimately called while this is happening to manifest and to take action and to be focused on the thing that you need to be doing. Whatever that is, light worker, earth angel. The galactic shift is happening, so there is an awakening happening, and it's been happening. I feel like it's been happening very, very slow. It's like a slow trickle, but in this recent last couple of days, like to a week, there's just been like this huge sense of awakening, and the unity that's kind of like coming together. Like it might seem for some people that it's like not getting better, or like the things aren't happening, but you just gotta like trust, right? Like this is where it's at. This is literally where it's at, right? Trust. You got to trust the universe that it's got your back and you're protected and all that stuff. You literally have to throw away any of that fear and cut off anything that doesn't serve you right now. And I'm not trying to be stressful. It's just something that seems to be coming through, because you're going into the spiritual world basically. You're becoming the spiritual world. Like you're becoming something like a miracle, okay? And people are going to be like, what? It's going to change the way perception is seen and how the earth vibrates and how everything is. So at this point, you really got to hunker down and take action and really do your spiritual dues and, you know, trust, believe, and fully believe and trust in yourself too. Okay, in your intuition. We do have that spiritual absorption and mystical connection. So signifies a state of being completely immersed in a higher realm of consciousness, where the physical world fades and the spiritual realm becomes vivid. Okay, so you may even start seeing things. So it's giving me that sense of like there's a lot of hand healing in this. Like you maybe there's a spiritual hidden gift of, you know, energy. You have the energy flow, but also you never know. That could be just something that's already known. Like I already knew about that myself. I just haven't done any like classes, so maybe that's something. Um, maybe that's something I do in the next week or two. Okay. So yeah, we have lament, which is that grief and sadness. So this is really just giving me the sense of like what everyone's having to do at the moment. You got to like cut things off that aren't serving you. So it's causing a lot of grief and a lot of reflection, and that creates healing. So it's just embodying like the process of grief and really just showing that, you know, allowing space for sorrow and, you know, the emotions that come with it so that you can integrate these things helps you be able to get back up again and, you know, like move forward very quickly. And it's not anything to do with like sadness or anything like that, but it is definitely like integrating that sadness and understanding that, like kind of like understanding how the world works, right, or the universe works as a whole with creation and destruction and, you know, birth and death, and how life cycles work and how everything's fated and destined. So it's really just like set up in a way so that you learn so many lessons and you are tested. So yeah, just trust and have faith. I don't think I've ever said it like this before, but yeah, just trust, have faith. I kind of love that. I feel like it's almost healing in itself talking about grief, because it's one of those things that sometimes is really hard to talk about. So I feel like it's giving me the sense of like drawing from like ancient wisdom of something to do with this to help you with the grief and reflection and healing. So that's kind of coming through here as well. Um so it's just saying like I honor my experiences and I reflect on them, and that in turn helps me to integrate so I can be functional, pretty much. Basically, to allow it to flow through you and you embrace the feeling, and then that basically opens up a new path forward in healing and transformation in your life. So I think that's really beautiful. I'm going to end the reading here. So if you did enjoy the reading, you know what to do. And yeah, I'll see you in another one very, very soon. Um, Take care, everybody. Bye bye.